Welcome back to a new video. Today's review is on Only Murders in the Building, Season 3, Episode 4, entitled The White Room, with the official synopsis being: Charles's stage fright reaches unimaginable heights, involving a break from reality and multiple baby dolls. Mabel is confronted by a mysterious individual from her past with a pivotal proposal. And before I give out my review, please like the video, dislike the video, click on notifications, follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd for more reviews. I would say that episode 4 overall was just a fine episode, as it had a surprising return that I didn't expect, more clues and more red herrings as time goes on, but here we go. I did not expect this person to be in season 3, honestly, but the one and only Cinda Canning is back. She is back. She is here, as she has taken a break from the podcasts ever since the Poppy incident from last season, and she just looks like a whole new person with a whole new mindset and everything else. And when she appeared on screen, my questions were, why is she here? Like, there has to be a reason why she's back, and yes, there was. As ever since season 3 has started, Mabel has been in a lost place. Like, she's here, of course, but there's really nothing going on with her life personally, and she's being forced to leave the Arconia by her aunt and everything else. Like, she is just at a crossroads, in my opinion, with what to do next and what to do with her life at all. And with the proposal of possibly working for Cinda, I think it definitely shakes things up with her character, as her time with the guys has definitely been very less in this season due to them working on a Broadway show, and with her just not knowing what to do next and just not knowing what to do at all with her life is just definitely interesting. And I'm just curious now, as in whether or not Mabel is going to accept Cinda's proposal at all. But yeah, Charles's episode in here was definitely crazy, as the White Room, what they call it, was definitely funny the first time around. Like, Charles being forced to perform this song for the show possibly, and every time that he was trying to do his best, the White Room just came into the picture. Like, the first time that it happened, I just found it very funny. Like, what did this man do to have his pants fall down, looking berserk, looking all tweaked out? Like, he needed to be in a white room by the end of the episode, if you know what I mean though. But there were times that the White Room was shown in here. They weren't as bad, but at the same time, just not as funny to me with what they're trying to do. We finally see the character of Joy once again, and the latest suspect after this episode. I think that Joy is another red herring, but her character is definitely mysterious in a way though. Like, ever since her introduction in the last season, her character to me is just a little bit questionable. Like, when she was doing Charles's makeup back in season 2, Charles, after getting the makeup, was in a state of confusion. Like, he didn't know what to say. Like, his whole character was just like, was frozen in a way. Like, he was stuttering. Like, there's something about her makeup that's just very suspicious, in my opinion. And now that Charles and Joy are possibly getting married, just shakes things up as well too. I don't think they're going to get married, but yeah, this is going to be definitely interesting to say the least. Oliver continuing with his play. Like, not much really happens with Oliver, as he's just trying to get the job done with his play and still somewhat trying to help with the investigation. But Kimber was another focal point in this episode, just like the last episode. I still think that she is a red herring with her character, but I still think that she is not as trustworthy with what she says. As she mentions that Ben was supposed to help her out with her business, but did not keep his promise, and he was a huge fan of her serum, and it's just that possibility of her serum possibly being poisonous, possibly having something that messed Ben up completely to the point he became the latest t-shirt. But with Kimber, I think she's just a red herring, not very trustworthy to say the least, and that's all I can say honestly. But yeah, the production of this Broadway show is still crazy. Everyone is still just doing their own things. Everyone is still just trying to figure out what to do next. Will Mabel, Joy, Cinda, are Charles and Joy actually going to get married? Will Oliver actually get his show done? Will the show actually happen this time without any issues? I don't know. But as far as my suspects go, my current suspects still are Donna and Cliff. The reason why was because they were in charge of this show when it comes with the money and production. And I just think that there's a possibility that they probably wanted to stop this show. They probably wanted to get their money back some way, somehow. And yeah. Dickie, Ben's brother. I still think that there's a possibility that Dickie may have done something to Ben's things, like his food or whatever else. Maybe he was jealous of his brother's success, or he was tired of his brother being a scumbag. But I still think that Dickie is a person to watch out for. Kimber, another red herring, but she is far from the most trusted character, with what she was saying and her serum possibly being poisoned. Like, her character is very questionable. Joy, she's a makeup artist, but I think there is something about her makeup products that causes characters to, I don't know, act in crazy ways or become frozen, just like Charles was in the last episode of season 2 when she did his makeup. And I've seen a few theories around that some people are predicting maybe Howard or twins or triplets. Honestly, like, the possibility of 3 people being responsible, that would be an interesting twist. And yeah, like, anyone in here is a possibility because of their motives and what they could have possibly done. But episode 4, though, it was fine, nothing special, but at the same time still has some things that made it work. And I can't wait to see what happens next. But as always, though, thank you for watching, and until next time.